Sarah, you're 17 years old. You called the show. Why are you here?
I'm here because I feel that my husband has been cheating on me since I was 9 months pregnant. We met when I was 13 and he was 16, and we met on the internet. So it's been...
You met when you were 13 years old?
13, yeah. We talked online and on the phone for about a year and a half before we actually decided to meet up in person. So it wasn't really anything very serious until then.
Then you got married. How old were you?
I was 16 when we got married.
You were 16 years old when you got married?
Yeah, I was pregnant. I was 5 months pregnant when we got married.
You wanted to be married at 16 years old?
No, I didn't want to be married at 16 years old.
Why did you marry then?
The only real reason, to be honest, is because I wanted to do the right thing. I was pregnant and I just wanted to do the right thing, and I thought that would have been it.
Now, I always wonder when I hear like stories like this, you're 16 years old, anybody telling you, you don't have to get married. You know, you're 16, maybe, take it slow. Did anybody give you that advice?
My mom and my grandma, basically my whole family, yeah.
And you basically chose to ignore everybody in your family?
They didn't even want us to be together, really.
And why is that?
They thought it was dumb.
Has he ever insulted you?
One time we were going to go to Walmart, and it's Oklahoma, it's hot in the summertime. I was wearing shorts and a tank top, and he told me he wasn't going anywhere in public with me looking like that because I looked hideous and disgusting. He has I think he has a real problem with, I don't know, I think it's just with me in general. I'm not exactly sure why. I mean,
but he at one time was in love with you, treated you well. You're good enough that you wanted to marry the guy, right?
Right.
And he tells you you're hideous and disgusting?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you stay with somebody like that? I mean, if this is your husband talking to you that way. He shoved a dirty diaper in your face.
Oh, yeah, one time when we were arguing once again, I had the diaper in my hand and he was getting frustrated with me because I wasn't doing anything fast enough that he wanted. I wasn't getting it all cleaned up fast enough. And so I took it and I threw it and said, do it yourself. He went up there and picked it up and shoved it in my face.
He took a dirty diaper and he shoved it in your face. You left him 2 months ago. What do you want to happen today?
Well, I'm hoping to find out that he's not cheating on me, and hopefully he can get some kind of help and we can get help together so that we can be a family.
So you would ultimately like to stay with him?
If things can change, then yeah.
This is your husband, Chris. Let's bring him out.
How many times I gotta tell you I ain't cheating
Chris,
on you?
what the hell?
No. Easy.
What are you doing?
Easy. What are you doing?
What are these instant messages and these text messages saying that you're gonna leave me for someone else? What is it?
I ain't gonna leave you, and those messages were taken out of context. How many times have I told you?
They're taken out of context saying, oh, I made a mistake.
You don't treat me right.
I don't treat you right? Are you
No,
serious?
after we were married for
Stop
91
there.
days, you told me you wanted an annulment. Do you know what that was like?
Do you know what it's like to be pregnant and have a husband that doesn't want you or the baby?
But you did.
Do you know what it's like? You weren't the...
Did I not stick it out? I toughed it out.
I've stuck it out. Look how long I have stuck it out for.
I took us back to Oklahoma. Got a second job to take care of you.
You have a second job. Where is all the money? Is it on your girlfriend? Is it on the girlfriend?
No, it's in your nose, in your lip, in there, on your tattoo. All that. That trip I took you back in October so that you could see your because you told me I didn't expect you to make it after. And then you told me you ain't coming back.
Why would I come back to this?
Well, come back to this. You treat me. I come home from work. Nothing is cooked. The house is a mess. Okay? I come home. You're on the phone with another guy for 6 hours.
6 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a little bit dramatic. And he was a friend.
Yeah. A friend that you knew from Kentucky.
Okay.
And then you go back to Kentucky, you tell me you're going to a movie, and then the movie got canceled. And then 2 days later, you call me and say you don't want a divorce, and you're gonna fight the divorce because you didn't want to? What am I supposed to think? You went back to Kentucky to be with him. That's it. You went back with him.
No, Chris, it is not about him. This is about you and me. I cannot handle having to constantly explain myself, everything I do.
After a hard day's work, I want to come home, and
I understand, hey, like today, I'm doing 3 shows, I work hard, I want to go home, I want to relax too. But I don't want romance, It's like, let's just, come on, let's do it,
I'm not a minute man. I want more. I'm sorry. you.
Okay, but say that's the case. We're different men. We have different likes. But 8 months, man. 8 months?
You know, I tried to come on to her, but she would push me away, too.
Are you turning him down?
No!
Yes, you did.
When
I
was
would
this?
come on to you.
When was this?
We were at my house, in the bed. What can I do to make you happier?
You
Is
can
it
make
sex?
me-
Okay, let's go. Let's go get a hotel room. If that's what you want. If you were 18, I would sit to let them feel that too. If that's what it is.
We could take
if
a
it's
break
all
and
about
come
sex.
back.
No. Chris, I'm
Hey,
tired.
wait, hold on. Do you think she's cheating on you?
Like I said, I think she came back for another guy. I think she came back
Do
to
you
Kentucky.
think she's sleeping
yes, I
with
think
somebody
she was.
else?
Yes.
Did you sleep with anybody else?
No! I've had sex with one person in my life. That's how I know that everyone's saying that the baby is not his and everything. That's what
Who's saying that?
My whole family.
I'm tired of fighting, and I've been telling you I'm tired of fighting.
I'm feeling ugly.
You're not ugly, and I would come in and tell you how pretty you look, and you say, no, I'm not. Why do you say that? I do that day in and day out. I get sick of it.
How can I believe that you think I'm pretty when you constantly say you're hideous?
I
You're
did not.
disgusting,
I said you're hideous
fat."
one time, and that was in a fight. I've never called you fat, and I won't ever call you fat.
Whatever.
I would have passed that on the lie detector too, but they didn't ask me that.
You know, this is really, when it comes down to the nuts and bolts of this story, is that both of you got married way too young. Nobody should be getting married when they're 16 years old. You shouldn't be having children at 16. So you got married too young. And I'm having a little bit of fun with this story, but the one thing I don't like, Chris, is you don't have to, you're 20 years old. You know better than to rub your wife's face in anything. A diaper, the carpet.
I apologize to her for that.
No, you know what? You can't.
know.
You know what? You can't apologize enough, because you would hate me forever if I took your nose right now and I rubbed it in that carpet. You wouldn't like it.
You know, I wouldn't. But if that's what you got to do it, please. If that's going to make her feel good, do it.
I wouldn't do it to you, let alone would I ever do it to my wife. So you're saying you didn't cheat on her?
No, I didn't. I've done everything, okay? When she was
Have you slept with anybody else?
No, I haven't.
Have you slept with anybody
No.
else? Okay. Results for Chris. Have you written any sexual or flirtatious emails to anyone since you and Sarah have been married? He answered no. Are you sending or receiving sexual or flirtatious text messages behind Sarah's back? He answered no. Have you ever cheated on Sarah? He answered no. And the results for Chris's lie detector test is that he told the truth. Since, how long has it been since you've seen your daughter?
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months? And that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
I think we have your daughter on the... That might be reason enough right there. Not might be. That's reason enough to really try to save your marriage and really make it work. Do you want to make your marriage work?
Yes.
Because, you know, we can give you marriage counseling, help you out, make things work, make things right between you. Do you want to go back and see your daughter right now?
Yes.
Let's go.